Alola trainers, welcome to another video on the PoTown Store YouTube channel. My name is ZapdosTCG and today we're going to be talking about team decks. Which team decks are the best? What are team decks in general? You're going to hear that all in this video, so stick around. Okay, to start off, we're going to be talking about where you can actually get team decks. They are very easy to find. You can just go to the PokemontCG online and you're going to just go here where you can buy team decks. So it actually states here decks. That's where you need to go, and they have all team decks available for every single team deck since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So that's a whole lot of good things to play with. Also, I should let you know that you can play tournaments with team decks. You can do that very easily. So for example, let's just go over the latest set. This is going to be the Vivid Voltage Charizard team deck. As you can see in this deck, it comes packed with already 60 cards. So you can already start playing the game, which is nice. That means you can just start playing team deck tournaments and earn more booster packs by playing a lot of games. You also will understand the mechanics of the game by playing a team deck, and we're also going to be playing one match with a team deck of my choice in this video, so you guys know how awesome it can be. For new players, this is perfect. So as you can see, this comes packed with 21 Pokemon. So you can see there's a Charizard line in here, a Yanmega line, even a Lugia. So all of these Pokemon do use colorless energy, so that's why you can resort to a fire deck here, which is very, very nice to see. So this Charizard also has an ability which is able to have yourself extra consistency with battle sense. Look at the top 3 cards, select one, the rest goes to the discard pile. Very nice to see. And there's also good cards in here, like staple cards. For instance, the Switch cards are nice. Great Ball C, competitive play, Ordinary Rod as well. And research is also a very important factor in competitive scene. So certain team decks have better cards than other ones, and as you can see, there's 60 cards in total. You also get a nice looking coin, a nice looking deck box, and of course you're gonna be able to play the game instantly. So you can buy them for 500 Poke Coins on the TCGO, but the fastest way to actually get yourself a team deck is going to be, of course, going to the PoTown Store website. That's very nice and easy to do so. So as you can see here, we are on potownstore.com. Very fantastic. Just type here in the search bar team and then you're going to be finding all the team decks in town. They don't cost that much money, and you're going to be set entirely for playing the game and learning how to actually become better. So we see there's the Battle Mines Mewtwo, which actually comes packed with the Mewtwo Mine Report, which sees a lot of play in Wilder decks. So certain decks will have better cards than other ones. So as you can see, you can just click on a team deck and you can add it to a chart, buy it, and immediately redeem it because they come with instant email delivery, and you can already see which cards are in here. Of course, the one and only Welder is in this list, which is awesome, and Welder is of course the main heart and soul of any fire deck. So there's Welders in here, there's Switch cards in here, there's a lot of things you might actually want to go after. So you can buy them on potownstore.com, or you can redeem 500 Pokecoins to get them. The bad news is that if you redeem them thanks to the TCGO system, you're not able to trade them on TCGO, while with the PoTown Store code you can then trade specific cards for other cards. That's just something I wanted to mention right here. Okay, back to TCGO. Right now we're actually going to be showcasing my top 3 best team decks. So there's a whole lot of them to choose from, but let's just go to the deck manager, and actually I'm going to be showcasing what are my personal best starting team decks. The best one of choice is going to be Soaring Storm. This is a very interesting deck for sure, because it comes back with a Dragonite. Dragonite is of course interesting because it has energy acceleration by your side. That means you can attach a water energy and a lightning energy from your deck actually to your Pokemon in any way you like. Actually, it's from your hand, from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. So you can attach multiple energies, which is good in the TCG. You have consistency with Airmail thanks to Pidgeotto, and you can set yourself up with, of course, Collect of Alola and Grimer, so for 0 energy. So this deck has it all for a team deck. You can draw a lot of cards, you have consistency, you have energy acceleration, and big damage output in the form of Dragonite, being able to slap 170, which is almost like, I think it one-shots anything in the team deck format, which is awesome. And also it comes back with Cynthia, comes back with Lily and Tate and Liza and Pokemon Fan Club. So a lot of supporters in here, lots of ways you can of course get yourself the Dragonite in play. So it's gonna be fantastic. That is my personal favorite. We also have my second placement here, and that's going to be Relentless Flame. This team deck comes back with the team up Charizard, and this Charizard also has energy acceleration by its side by being able to use the ability Roaring Resolve, and you can attach 2 fire energies from the deck immediately to the Charizard, and Charizard slaps more damage depending on how many energies it actually has on it. So that's very awesome. You also have of course a way you can collect cards with Farfetch. So these team decks are very consistent, one of the most consistent team decks out there, so I do recommend them. Nidoqueen with Queen Skull can get yourself a Pokemon from the deck if it's out, and also smacks huge damage with Power Larian, although it does take a little bit of time to set that one up. It also has of course Kukui, which allows you to dish out more damage, and it comes with so many energies that you will never run out of energies, and if you run out of energies you have Brock's Grid. So that is my second best team deck in the format. And then my third placement goes to none other than Laser Focus, and the reason why I'm putting Laser Focus here is that you can draw cards with Audino, and you have energy acceleration with Malamar. With Psychic Recharge you can accelerate the Psychic energy from the discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon, and that's definitely going to be helping us out to just get huge attacks off with none other than Necrozma. If it has a special energy attached, you slap 160, and as you may not know, this list comes with a special energy, the Weak Guard energy, so 160 damage output for a basic, and having energy acceleration, this is a very nice team deck indeed. Also, if you don't know the difference between standard and expander, there will also be a video about that on the channel here soon, and we can also just say that these are the best 3 team decks to start off with. And now we're actually going to be playing a game. So if you want to be playing a game, just go to Versus after you've purchased the team deck of choice. You go here to team decks, and then you can choose one of them. I'm gonna pick my personal favorite here. That's gonna be Soaring Storm, and we're gonna be playing a game. Okay, let's see. We're gonna say Tails never fails. We also have that cool looking Dragonite coin, and I think you always want to go first, just because you can then have that first turn attachment instantly. We're up against our second favorite team deck, and that's gonna be Relentless Flame. We have the Grimer, which is able to draw cards, which is not too bad. We also have Thunderous to start off with. Okay, we don't have Tornadus just yet. I think I will just hide behind a Grimer while we set ourselves up. That's just what I'm gonna do here in this game. We also get a Mulligan, which is pretty awesome. So it's, yeah, both team decks against each other. So as you can see, these are very popular team decks right now. And let's see here. We are gonna take that Mulligan card, and that's very awesome for sure. Okay. Not a lot to do. We don't have Dratini just yet. This guy does have a 2 retreat cost, so I don't know if we should already attach to it. I think I will just attach here, and I just attach to the Thunderous, so we actually have an alternate attacker. He probably might take the first prize card if we're not careful. Also, with the first turn supporter rule, you're not able to play down supporters on the first turn. Otherwise, this Lily would have been awesome. Right now, it is not that much. Also nice to see that he's playing Rapidash in the active. That's also going to take him quite a while to get him out of the active. He could slap for 10 damage. Oh boy. Little Grammar gets slapped in the face. Okay. We have Pokemon Fan Club. I think I will go for Pokemon Fan Club over the other one, so we can search ourselves. The Thunderous actually does more damage depending on if we have Tornadus out. This guy only has 70 HP. I don't know if we should go with that. We also have access to 2 Dratinis. That's actually not too bad. I'm gonna take ourselves 2 Dratinis so we can set ourselves up with a lot of Dragonites. There's also 2 Dragonairs in here. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of Pidgeys. Pidgeys is also nice to just dig deeper into the deck. So I'm gonna take a Dratini, and we're gonna take a Pidgey. Not too shabby. So Dratini, Pidgey, and we're already going to be attaching 1 energy, I think 1 water energy onto the Dratini, because as it states here, if the Pokemon has any water energies, it has a free retreat cost, which is always nice for sure. Now we can rely on the attack, collect, and we should be good to go from here on out. We have a Pidgeotto, which allows us for extra consistency. We can attach off turn. This is actually not looking too bad. Okay, there is an attack coming. He has Stump, so we still survive that hit, which is awesome. We're gonna be evolving into Pidgeotto. We will be evolving into Dragonair. We're going to be attaching. Okay, they just concede. So I think our deck was very consistent for sure. They just conceded because they knew they were not going to be able to get the victory. So yeah, just try these lists out for yourself. These are a lot of fun team decks, and you are gonna be able, of course, Now that I think about it, I'm gonna be playing another game. I'm just feeling the mood. We're gonna be maybe testing it out, the Charizard deck, the Relentless Flame. We already won with Soaring Storm, so as you can see, I just require 2 booster packs just from playing team decks. So if you want to just get yourself a lot of stuff, yeah, just grinding it out, learning how to play the game, this is perfect for you, these team decks. We now have Relentless Flame and we're up against the Rillaboom deck. Probably not gonna be that hard, right? We're gonna be saying, yeah, we won the coin flip again, so I think always go first so you can evolve. Although if you go second, you can play supporter. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We immediately have a Charmander. Yeah, that's the only card we actually can start off with, seeing as that is our only basic Pokemon on hand. Again, we get that mulligan, which is awesome. It is, they are weak to fire, so I think it's not gonna be that hard. So people playing team decks are learning how to play the game. They see the way you can just attach 1 energy a turn. You can play supporters, you can bench Pokemon, you can evolve. The game is so much fun. Definitely get yourself some team decks and start off. If people are new to the game, I definitely recommend playing a couple of games with a couple of different team decks so you get the vibe on how Pokemon works. After that, you can go for some more competitive stuff. Yeah, we can take 2 mulligans, seeing as the opponent didn't have any basics. And I don't think I'm gonna slap down everything just yet. Okay, we have a switch card. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Also, we slapped 30 damage with... Yeah, he's weak to fire. This is like totally busted. Yeah, we're just gonna attach here. We have Kukui, so we cannot attack on the first turn, as you know. But next turn, this Cottonee will just blow up. So sometimes weakness is a very crucial part in the TCG. We also have ourselves a Rapidash, which has some interesting effects, being able to burn opponents with the Searing Flame, as well as having Agility by its side. I wonder if our opponent will have... Okay, they have another basic Pokemon. Also, Rillaboom has Energy Acceleration by its side. So, seeing as the team decks, best team decks out there use, of course, Energy Acceleration. Great Ball, also a card that sees some play in a lot of decks. We've seen it working out in Mad Party. We've seen it working out in Blacephalon. So, yeah, some of these cards can immediately go into your top tier deck for sure, if you're making that. Okay, little Cottonee weak to fire. Grookey weak to fire. I don't think that's going to be taking too long. He could be retreating to Grookey, or he could slap 10 damage. If he retreats to Grookey, this one will survive a hit. Okay, they just attack, and that's that. We also have Charmeleon being able to use Fire Fang. It's a little bit more powerful, so you evolve ta-ta. You evolve into Rapidash. You use Kukui to draw cards while also being able to slap more damage. Not gonna slap any of these down on the bench. And just a Fire Fang Charmeleon eating up that Cottonee, also burning the opponent. I wonder if he's going to be having an evolution, a Thwackey. Even if he has a Thwackey, thanks to that burn damage, he also will go down. Weakness times 2, plus 20 damage from burn. Unless Thwackey has 90 HP, it has 100 HP. Okay, maybe we should have saved our Kukui. Maybe we can top deck a Charizard. You never know what happens. Also, we could switch around to Farfetch and draw 2 cards and just wait it out. I think that's also not a bad idea. This guy has max damage output of 80. We have 80 HP, so he needs to have a heads on a coin flip in order to knock us out. I think that's not a bad idea. It all comes down on what we top deck. Do we top deck a supporter? Do we top deck a Charizard? It all comes down to that. So as you can see, there's a lot of things going around in the trading card game. You can, yeah, you have to wait a turn, and then you can already like think about your next idea. So this guy's probably not gonna be able to attack. Beat requires 2 energy, so we are safe on that department. We don't draw into the card we needed, but we can of course switch around to Farfetch. And Farfetch will hopefully find ourselves a Charizard. So we're gonna go for, yeah, we could even go for like Tool Buster. But if he has Rillaboom, it's gonna be difficult. So I'm actually gonna be preferring to draw cards here. Hoping, yeah, we have Copycat. So if we are able to draw into Charizard, that's automatically gonna require us to just win the game because we have a fire type which is able to grind through this fella. Yeah, they could also whiff on a Rillaboom, but I don't know. They have a huge hand size. And I do prefer that because we have Copycat, shuffle our hand into the deck and draw cards equal to the opponent's hand. So that's awesome. If they whiff on Rillaboom, it's gonna be even more awesome because that means if we top deck something like another Kukui, we will also be good. I don't know if there's 2 Kukuis in this Relentless Flame deck, but it's a very good deck nevertheless. 5 cards left in the opponent's hand, just a beat, slapping down damage on our Farfetch'd. We don't mind that at all. There's another Charmander popping up, not too bad. We're gonna be setting ourselves up with Rapidash, so if we have next turn another energy, we can actually knock him out with the Rapidash as well. So let's see here. We find Timer Ball. Okay, that's not too bad. Timer Ball is a way we can get our Charizard out of the deck. There's 2 tails, so that really failed out. We have Nuzlocke, we can get ourselves maybe a Nidoran female. Yeah, that didn't work out the way I wanted it. We could retreat to Rapidash. Yeah, it's not a bad option. So the opponent will have 40 damage onto him. This guy slaps 80. I actually don't want him taking prize cards here. So he could attach here, but then he loses all of his energies. Yeah, what to do? I think I will just retreat. I don't want to give up some prize cards, so let's just go with the Searing Flame. So as you can see, retreating also a very nice part in the TCG. There's the burn, so the Thwackey already has 60 damage onto him, which is nice. That means if we attack once again, he's gonna be knocked out. Could have also like drawn cards with Farfetch, but we already have How in hand, so... And even if we like top deck something like an energy... Yeah, maybe another Charmeleon. We don't have to worry about it too much. He could have Rillaboom, but then he needs to accelerate energies to himself, which is the same scenario. Okay, he does have Rillaboom. And it's not even the one with the energy acceleration. Okay, very interesting. Does slap 90 damage and 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oof. Huge. Also 190 HP. That is really huge. Okay. Hopefully How will get ourselves Charizard so we can actually strike some damage. Otherwise we go back and forth. Team deck madness. Oh! Our Rapidash even survives the hit. Well, have you ever? Okay, we have Nidorina. And that means next turn we have Nidoqueen, which has, of course, energy acceleration. So yeah, this is nice. And agility time. Bam! Hopefully heads. It is heads. We are immune from damage. So Rapidash has that secondary effect. Hopefully opponent does not play Pokemon catchers. I don't know if there's Pokemon catchers in this specific team deck. If not, we should be okay. Okay, Pokekid. Searching the deck for a Pokemon. Whichever Pokemon he requires. Maybe another Rillaboom. Ooh, it's a Snorlax. Snorlax is not weak to fire. This is very fun, right? Playing with team decks. Also, if you're more interested in the competitive vibe of things, go check out my channel. We do daily content on there as well. And that's more focused on the standard format, not on team decks. Okay. He could do the attack and then spread 10 damage on everything on the bench. Like this guy already has 40 damage on it. And the Rapidash is just so wonderful. I think I will keep attacking with Rapidash and do another agility. Yeah, everybody gets damage except for Rapidash. Perfectly avoided that. So now we have Nidoqueen. And Nidoqueen is able to search a Pokemon from the deck. And of course we go for... Yeah, I'm not gonna go for Charizard just yet. I'm gonna just take a Charmeleon. He's never gonna be able to knock out Nidoqueen anyhow. Here we go. This also is able to attack for every evolution Pokemon. So how many? Yeah, 150. That's not like a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Agility time. 120 thanks to weakness. And we are still immune from damage. Like, coin flip is awesome. Okay, we got Pokemon Fan Club. Doesn't matter too much. So we are slowly but steadily setting up our bench with a lot of evolution type Pokemon because Rapidash just is broken with agility. And he's gonna be setting himself up with probably another Rillaboom. And let's see, how much damage is this guy able to do? 130 at max. Interesting. Also, these little fellas do see play in the Chandelure deck, by the way. Okay, they just pass it out. Let's just go for Queen's Call, getting Charizard finally out of the deck. So we have Charizard, ta-ta. Don't need to like over-attach, I don't think it's necessary. Because we still have energy acceleration by our side, so let's just go with agility. Come on, coin flip madness, let's go. How much fun is this, guys? Get yourself the team decks on potownstore, this is awesome. It is awesome. So what now? Gossifleur, what are you gonna do? Rapidash is immune from damage. There's only 3 prize cards left and the opponent still needs to take 6, so that's a huge prize lead for sure. Okay, they have research. This is a wonderful card. So that is in this team deck. Interesting. Great Ball is nice. 3 research in this deck. Wow, that's not too bad. Definitely lets you draw yourself to victory sometimes. I wonder how many heads we can get from the agility. That's 3 heads in a row. Like, how lucky can you get? If you have a little bit of vibes for getting lucky, this is the team deck for you. Relentless Flame. More Great Ball action. Snorlax number 2. Okay. They do take a lot of energies to attack with. Are there anything? Search your deck for 3 grass energies attached to your bow. Okay, that is the way you can get energies in here. So this is the team deck revolving around Eldegos to accelerate energy so you can slap huge damage with Rillaboom. Okay. Yeah, I think we have this. Nothing to say here. Easy peasy. So again, we rely on the one and only Nidoqueen to get ourselves another Charizard. So we have 2 Charizards in the back, and I think opponent probably will have to concede at one point because there's no way out for this. Not gonna be over-attaching assets, so agility, let's go! Luck by our side. This time around we can't be hit, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. I also did not play supporter because I don't want to draw too many energies from the deck, seeing as we have energy acceleration which comes from the deck, and we already have 2 additional attackers set up. Also, maybe could have attached to Nidoqueen. It's true, doesn't matter too much. Also, we already slapped 130 damage in the first place, so with a Kukui we knock him out without having to accelerate to ourselves. That's good. Okay, there's the rolling tackle, so people are learning how to play the game, not conceding instantly. Like in the competitive scene, like if there's such a huge prize lead, they're already like concede, but this is just fun. This is fun, man. Okay, Professor Kukui, ta-ta, and we are gonna just go for a continuous Blaze Ball. Bam, just 150, not need to dish out more. And yeah, what is the opponent gonna do now? Probably not a lot. We have, of course, the ability to get 2 energies back onto this guy. And our damage output will become 180 because we attach off turn, rely on Roaring Resolve, and bam, we win. That's how it goes. Okay, another Hop. Don't see that in competitive play. Like, Hop is not that great of a supporter card. Energy to the Grookey, and Grookey is just gonna go out with a bang, just scratching a Charizard. That's just hilarious. Okay. Now we just finish the game, be friendly to the opponent. We're gonna go with Roaring Resolve. Getting damage onto ourselves, getting 2 energies from the deck, that's how good it goes. We're gonna be saying well played because we're friendly like that, and then we just go for continuous Blaze Ball. Yeah, that's how it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on the PoTown Store YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe because there's gonna be more videos on here, maybe from other people like Pablo, maybe more videos from me. You're gonna see that very, very shortly. Also, go check out potownstore.com so you can actually purchase yourself some of these amazing team decks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fresh day. Thanks again for watching. Peace.